Hey everyone, it's Jason again, and you know what I'm going to teach you today? That you need to put your directions somewhere in your listing, and I'll tell you why. I got a great story about it. Before I tell you about the story, do me a favor. I've been saying in the last couple of videos, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I've gained 20 over the last month, so thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. But do me a favor, if you haven't already, subscribe and like. Help me get to that 1,000 so I keep putting out great content for you. At least I hope it's great content. Well, if you subscribe, you think it is, right? Okay, on to the story. So the other day, I'm sitting at my desk and doing my work, checking out some certain things, what's going on with bookings, trying to change some things, and I get a phone call. Like, oh, my cleaner's calling me. Okay, let's see what this is about. Pick up the phone, crying, straight up crying. So I'm like, hold on, what is happening right now? She said, I am at a house that I was supposed to clean, and it's the wrong house. I tried to find the lockbox, and then somebody came home that lived there, and I'm currently blocked in the driveway. So she can't leave. She's in the driveway because she's at the wrong house, and now she's at the wrong house because her GPS brought her to the wrong house. So that's something we have to fix and ensure that we have directions for all of our cleaners to go to the correct houses, and we don't have this happen where someone, is blocking you in and not allowing you to leave. So I asked him, did he call the cops on you for trespassing? What's going on? She's like, I don't know. I don't know if he called the cops. I don't know, what happened. He's just here, and he's mad at me, obviously. And she's in the car with her vacuum and her cleaning equipment, stuff like that. So clearly she's not casing the house, right? Because I don't know who cases a house with a Shark vacuum. If you do, that's weird. Don't do that. Also, don't case houses. That's not cool. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to call the police. Yeah, I know she's on the wrong property, but really this is a mistake. There's no way she's going to hit for trespassing. So I called the police office, and they were super awesome and super nice. And they said, you know what? No one's called us yet about this, which I found odd. Somebody's on your property, you're mad about it. You're going to block them in instead of calling the police? What was your plan there, dude? I think that's called kidnapping, right? Yeah, weird. So I called the police. I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm sorry to bother you about something weird like this, but I have an employee that's trapped at a house and they're upset and they need to leave. That's not cool at all. The police officers were very nice and they said, you know what, we'll take care of it. Let me go up there. They went up there, they talked to everyone. I obviously wasn't there. I was down here in Massachusetts and settled it. They gave me a call and they said, tell me this person's name. Do they work for you? A couple of questions and stuff like that. And I explained everything. They hung up and said, I'll take care of it. Next thing you know, my cleaner's on the way to the correct house. So that's scary, wow. That's not a phone call I thought I'd ever get, that my cleaner is being held hostage at a house and not allowed to leave. Luckily, easy fix. My cleaner was amazing. They did not escalate the situation or anything like that. They got in their car, they sat there and waited for police like they should do. Kudos to them. But here's what we have to learn out of my story as hosts, as co-hosts, as property managers in the short-term rental industry. If things can happen, they're gonna happen. So you need to make sure that your description, everything is good. So what happens if you say, hey, follow GPS, and the GPS doesn't bring you to a correct place? Guests may not find the house. Or they might find the wrong house, like what happened to my cleaner. But even if it's not that, I was at a place in Maine I went to, and the GPS stopped about a mile up the road from where the house actually was. So we had to backtrack and try to find it. If the directions were there and I read the directions, then I wouldn't be able to find that house. So that's going to hurt your guest review, and you may not get a 5-star review because the guest was annoyed that they had to go find the house. Step 2, your cleaners may not get there. If your cleaners can't find the place, they may end up at another house. The house doesn't get cleaned in time or doesn't get cleaned. Now the next guest comes in, again, you have a dirty house for the guest, so it may hurt your reviews. And we all know reviews of everything. And the third thing, maintenance, handyman, repairs. If you have an emergency situation, just a repair that needs to be done and the guy can't find the house, or the girl can't find the house, then what's going to happen is it's not going to get fixed, and you might know what I'm going to say next. You're going to get a bad review because something in the house is broken when somebody stayed in it. Directions, it's whatever. We have ways, we have maps. Maps, right? Old school. I used to get them from AAA. When my parents went on vacation when I was younger. I don't know if any of y'all remember that. Then we had MapQuest. Then we have what we have now. And then we have me on a tangent about maps for some reason.
That boy ain't right.
But what I'm saying is make sure that there's a good description and directions if your place is hard to find, much like this one, or the GPS doesn't work appropriately, because it will hurt you. You could have everything correct, beautiful place and everything, but if I can't find your place and I have to spend 2 hours driving around, I'm gonna be annoyed. So what do you guess? So I hope this helped you out as to why you should have directions in your description, which you never thought you'd hear me make a video about. See you all later. Have a good day.